So why does Poison exist? Poison was created 4 years ago when I was in a really unique moment in my life. I was training super hard, preparing for my first Ironman, and also opening up a fitness studio in New York City. So I had stress coming in at all angles. And I know what happens when I get really stressed out and I'm like burning the candle at both ends. I usually end up sick because my body's run down and I'm not able to recover in a way that I need to. So after years of being obsessed with functional medicine and functional nutrition, I knew that there was all these different organic compounds and natural ingredients that help my body deal with stress and help my body perform better and help my brain perform better. Also boosting my immunity, right? So I wanted to take advantage of that. So I jump on Amazon, I start making a list of all the different ingredients that I need, which led me to a pretty upsetting point because I couldn't really buy the things that I wanted because so many of the supplements out there are so processed. They either have artificial flavors in them, artificial coloring, like blue 3 or 4, whatever it is, and silicone dioxide or titanium dioxide, just things that I don't want to put in my body on a regular basis, right? It's just not necessary. So I finally got to a point where I was okay with the different supplements that I was able to get, and it was 6 different bottles. And the use case for taking those supplements was the first thing in the morning for me because I had to wake up early to go do a 90-minute run or a 3-hour bike ride or something like that. And while I love working out fasted, I couldn't do that fully fasted without nutrients because it's just wearing my body out too much. So I would take these 6 different bottles of supplements with water first thing when I wake up. And I would spend 10 minutes undoing each bottle and closing each bottle, and then every month I would throw away 6 bottles of plastic. And I was like, this is kind of absurd, but I feel awesome from all these different ingredients. So I thought, well, this is an interesting opportunity for me to create something that works for my specific need right now, which was performing better physically and performing better mentally without getting sick or run down. So I started scouring all the manufacturers across the United States to create this supplement for me. And a lot of places couldn't. A lot of manufacturers came with adding all types of inorganic stuff that I didn't want in my supplement, like synthetic fillers and synthetic binding agents and all that stuff. And I didn't want that in there because that's not, I don't need to take, no one needs to take that on a regular basis, right? So finally got the blend in, which I'm going to go over right now. So first thing, the reason beetroot is in there is because beetroot naturally increases nitric oxide production, which is how well your body actually produces red blood cells, NATP, which is your energy sources, right? So as soon as you take it, you get a natural and instantaneous boost of energy, which you absolutely need that before a workout or when you're kind of like in the middle of the day and you're in a little slump. Then we got all the different mushrooms in there, right? So there's 7 different functional mushrooms in there. And most of them are there because of the immune system, so the increase of white blood cells, which is huge. And secondly, a lot of nerve growth factor stimulation, specifically like that in lion's mane, right? So something that's going to be helpful for my brain long term and focus. Then we have the algae, the chlorella and the sea moss. That's in there to help your body detox, right? They're loaded with minerals and amino acids, but the detoxification ability of that algae is going to help my body stay clean, right? Which I need, especially when it's working hard. We got to get that stress out of the body. Then we have the roots, which we already talked about the beetroot, but there's the the ginger, the turmeric, and the ashwagandha. The ginger and the turmeric you need to help your body flush out inflammation. And inflammation is good, right? But when you're really pushing your body through high miles like that consistently to reach that goal that you want to get to, you need some extra help. And then lastly, the ashwagandha. That was because I was stressed out. I was super stressed out about not being able to complete a 1.5 mile swim that I had to complete, which was like way out of my comfort zone at the time. Or, you know, just completing a whole Ironman as itself. And then also because I was stressed out with the studio. Like, opening a business in New York City is insane. It's scary, it's expensive, it's a big jump. So that's where POISSON came from. That's where the blend came from. It's really saved a lot of my time on a daily basis because I can wake up and I just have one bottle. I just throw them down and move on with my day. And I feel great. And I really think that you all should experience feeling great. It's our birthright. So if all those things sound great to you, which they should if you know a little bit about nutrition. Actually, one more thing. I didn't want any synthetic vitamins, right? When I take synthetic vitamins, my stomach gets upset and I can't take them on an empty stomach. But like I was talking about with wanting to work out fasted and still wanting the nutrients in, that's why I went with all the compounds that are a natural source of your vitamins, minerals, antioxidants, the beta-glucans, all that good stuff that you want, but in whole form, right? Like, you're getting all the nutrients together instead of these synthetic lab-made vitamins. And in that, you can take it on an empty stomach, which is awesome. So you wake up, you drink some water, you throw 4 of these back, close the cap, and you're good to go. And you don't have to worry about it. That's the best part. It's like, it's the easiest thing. You don't have to mix a powder. You don't have to make a mess. You just take it before you drink your coffee. And I think that's the best thing. You should probably try it out because feeling great is pretty awesome. Feeling something that actually gives you energy instantly is pretty awesome. And being able to like power through long focused days is awesome. You should probably try it out. So POISSON is actually a supplement that you can trust for a few different reasons. 1, it's made in the USA. 2, I went above and beyond to make sure the ingredients are clean, pure, without any additives that are going to be detrimental to your health, right? So we don't have any like food colorings like red 40 or blue whatever. We don't have any silicone dioxide in it. There's no titanium dioxide in it. Like those things that you see in most supplement labels, which, mind you, you'll never see that stuff in the ingredients here. You see that underneath where it goes other ingredients. That's where a lot of those binders and fillers are that you really don't want. And if you look on this label, you'll see how clean it actually is, because that was a huge, huge important factor to me. So start your day with something that you can actually trust, that'll actually make you feel better.